Good afternoon and welcome to the Investor Forum Sri Lanka, organized by lankapropertyweb.com and RB Realtors and Consultants. Thank you for finding time to be with us today. We truly believe the engagement from different companies and their representatives attending today will certainly make this forum fruitful and productive. It is both an honor and privilege to stand before you today and welcome you to this informative forum on a few of the best investment opportunities currently available in Sri Lanka. The main purpose of this forum is to analyze and evaluate the investment opportunities in Sri Lanka with a focus mainly on real estate, construction and stock market. We, the organizers, felt that there is a need and responsibility to have an open discussion about the current situation and to promote Sri Lanka as a safe country for investments in the South Asian region. We would now like to commence proceedings this afternoon by lighting the traditional oil lamp. I would like to invite Mr. Richard Bulgens, Mr. Daham Gunaratna, Ms. Miroshini Fernando, Mr. Deekshana Somaratna to do the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now request all of you to stand for the national anthem. Thank you. Next will be a speech by Mr. Daham Gunaratna, Managing Director of lankapropertyweb.com.
Thank you, Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural Investor Forum Sri Lanka 2017, organized by lankapropertyweb.com and RB Realtors and Consultants. The idea for this event was born from the huge demand that we saw from the public at our recently concluded Lanka Property Show to get information and advice on real estate and investment. And together with RB Realtors, one of the leading real estate consultancy and brokerage companies, we set out to make it possible to bring investment advisors and investors into one room and facilitate the conversation, and to provide a venue for the investment community to discuss and listen from experts on investment advice. This event optimizes the vision we had 10 years ago when we launched our website. We, as a property website, wanted to make it easier for Sri Lankans to buy, sell properties and also reach potential clients in untapped markets such as overseas. And I'm happy to say that after 10 years, we've helped tens of thousands of Sri Lankans to sell and rent their properties for free. And they, the Sri Lankans, have voted us as the #1 property website in the country. And with this event, we want to make that vision further, not just real estate, but help the overall investment community in the country by giving them the opportunity to understand what are the latest investment opportunities in this country, and to bring in a panel of industry experts and speakers to discuss about them. With Sri Lanka's growth set to accelerate to 5.1% by 2019, a growing GDP per capita, which has surpassed some of the larger nations in this region, a huge boom in the real estate sector, the proposed Colombo Financial City, putting focus on Sri Lanka as an investor-friendly destination, and recent foreign interest in the stock market, we thought this would be an ideal opportunity for us Sri Lankans to understand the opportunities out there and discuss about what more can be done by us collectively to enable more investment in the country that will not only help develop the country, but bring in more and more investment that will no doubt help the different sectors that we and you in the audience represent to develop further. Not only do we aspire to make this country Asia's next property hotspot, but make Sri Lanka the pinnacle of Asia's investment hub in the near future. We thought that this would be an ideal time to get the experts from the stock market, real estate, banking, etc., and for them to highlight what's giving the best returns currently and what the outlook will be in the future. I would like to thank the speakers and panelists who kindly agreed to participate and educate the audience about the latest trends and future prospects. And of course, the sponsors and exhibitors whose participation helped us organize this event. Named our principal sponsor, Dwellings Group, platinum sponsors, Capital Twin Peaks and Prime Group, co-sponsors, Ivy Astoria and ICC, and our exhibitors, Capital Trust Holdings, Iconic Galaxy, H&B, Kelsey Homes, Skyridge Ventures, Standard Chartered, Superlative Properties, and Walker's CML. I would also like to thank my team for their tireless work in planning and executing a grand show such as this. And also Richard and his team at RB Realtors for their dedication to make this event a success. And of course, I would like to welcome and thank the participants, our guests, for coming to this event and showing your support. We have a stellar lineup of speakers and panelists today, ready to take the stage and talk about some great investment opportunities. I hope that during the course of the day, our speakers and panelists will educate and guide you to understand the best investment opportunities. And I hope that you will find this event helpful. Thank you very much.
Next on our agenda will be a presentation on the true story of apartments by Mr. Tikshana Somaratna, Director of the Dwellings Group.
Sri Lanka is now facing huge social and economic development, especially after the war. And you can see the Colombo skyline is changing significantly every day. Out of these commercial and leisure constructions, a large portion of it contributes to the residential apartment developments. But at the same time, there are speculations, especially from the investors and home buyers, about the stability of the investment market in apartment market in Sri Lanka. They question about whether it's a good time to buy. If so, what is the correct price? What are the booming suburbs? And also, what would be the capital gain in next few years? So with that in mind, let me brief you about our companies, My Property and Dwellings Group, who we are and what we do. Dwellings Group is one of the leading property development and marketing company based out of Melbourne. We are a REIB affiliated company. REIB is the Real Estate Institute of Victoria. That is the main governing body for all the real estate matters within the state. So what does that mean for you as an investor is you are dealing with a recognized company by the Australian government. We do have properties all around Melbourne, and we have at any given point in time, we have properties in Brisbane, Perth, Adelaide, Sydney, and Canberra. We are truly a one-stop shop. We provide for all our clients. We provide from the beginning. We stay with the entire journey of the investment process. We provide them starting from finding a property to we organize finance. We take care of the legal matters, as well as once the property is settled, we do the property management as well. So let me elaborate more on our services. Property development and marketing is our bread and butter. We tied up with all the top tier builders and developers in Australia, and we market their properties in overseas countries. And whether you are an Australian citizen or a foreign investor, we can take care of your finance based on your income. We can arrange up to 65% of the property value as a bank loan from an Australian bank. Also, we have a panel of lawyers who can take care of all your legal matters. So starting from getting the FIRB approval to property settlements and the preparation of contracts, all this process will be handled by a dedicated lawyer. So all the customers, all our clients will get a dedicated lawyer from us. And also once the property is settled, we take care of the property management process as well. Especially for an overseas investor. We find tenants for an investor, and we take care of the inspections, regular inspections, and we provide regular updates to the landlords. And if someone is willing to settle down in Australia, we can help them with our migration services as well. Talking about My Property is a fully owned subsidiary company of Dwellings Group. We do market properties, Sri Lankan properties in Sri Lanka as well as overseas. Overseas mainly we target the expat community, and this is also one-stop shop. We can help you with, if your need is to sell your property or buy a new property, or you want to manage your property, we can provide those services. And we are mainly in Sri Lanka focused on providing a proper legal framework for the property management and settlements. And if required, we can organize finance options for you and ongoing regular investment advice. Let's look at the apartment market in Sri Lanka. So, especially after the civil war, there has been a steady line of growth in property market since 2009. There are various factors contributing to this. One is the tourism. So if you look at last year, there has been 2 million tourists recorded in Sri Lanka, and this is about 14% increment compared to the previous year. So a lot of foreigners now prefer to stay in apartments, and that creates a huge demand in apartment market in Sri Lanka. So a lot of investors are investing in apartments, expecting the short-term rentals and rental yields. And also combined with the infrastructure projects, and also the new government has changed, relaxed a lot of rules to purchase foreign buyers to encourage buying the properties in Sri Lanka, which created a huge influx of foreigners and expats investing in apartment market in Sri Lanka. Especially in the Western Corridor, past few years there has been 10% growth in rentals and capital value. If if you look at the statistics, there are about 150 condominium projects under construction in Colombo right now, and over 20,000 housing units will be added into the market by 2020. And if you exactly look at the buyers for the apartments, there are two tiers. First tier is the high-end luxury market, and the other tier is the mid-level apartment market. So a lot of families and young couples are now moving into apartments simply because of the convenience. But they cannot afford to pay the premium price in Colombo apartments. So looking at the next few years, with the infrastructure development, which will create a platform to spread this apartment market to the surrounding immediate suburbs to Colombo. And the prices and the demand will increase for the mid-tier apartments. So, and what we can offer to take maximum out of this. Today we are going to uncover two exclusive projects to you. For those who wants to just live the vibrant lifestyle, 333 Pinnacle. 333 is the street number of this project, and this is located in Nigam, just next to the beach at Beach Road. And this consists of 202 apartments over 19 stories. The completion date will be early 2020, and this contains luxury inclusions, masterclass architecture, and a lot of inclusions, fully equipped kitchens, including ovens, range hoods, cooktops, wine cellars, and a lot of quality fittings. And if you look at the facilities in this complex, it contains a fully equipped gym, swimming pool with jacuzzi, clubhouse, and it's a future-proof building, contains a lot of advanced security methods, CCTV camera, surveillance systems, fingerprint scanning, access control elevators. There's an irrigated garden in the 4th floor, and conference halls and 2 courtyards and a fireproof elevators. About the location, it's very conveniently located, close to all the major banks, schools, hospitals, supermarkets, and hotels such as Jetwing, Blue, and Heritage. And I want you to look at this picture. It's just live your vibrant lifestyle. Our second project is for those who want to go home and relax. It's called Electra, located in Battaramunda. Very conveniently located at Pipe Road in Battaramunda, and contains 152 apartments over 22 stories, and the completion date will be early 2020. Again, this consists of gym, rooftop pool, infinity pool, all the security options, conference halls, a rooftop terrace, and 2 courtyards. It comes with all the finest interior designs and masterclass architecture, and the location is just off Koswatha Junction in the Pipe Road, close to shopping, restaurants, and hospitals and supermarkets, and yet gives you a peaceful and calm, serene environment. Also, we are going to offer you a special offer for today. There will be a 10-year membership of RE Lagoon. You can get more information about this from our sales team also. Thank you very much.